Bonjour mon petit chifleur, Amber here, and I am back. It is March something, it's March, so I am back with an unboxing of my March Owlcrate. This is heavy. Before we get started, let's just address a few things. One, yes, there's a hair mask in my hair, so ignore it. I just really wanted to get in the box as soon as possible. It's been sitting here for like 2 days, so we're multitasking right now. I don't remember what else I was going to say, so I'm just going to get in the box. This month's theme is, I think it's Murder Mayhem, if I recall correctly. I'm going to tell you in a minute because I'm going to open the box. And I have an, I won't say a guess, it's a mild idea of what the book might be. I'm probably wrong this time around, not to get sidetracked or anything, but it's been a struggle to film this video because I've been debating whether or not to like film it like I usually do, which would require this, or to I was really tempted to just do like a silent film type situation. So I don't know, I'm in a weird place, but here we are. Like I said, the theme is Murder and Mayhem. Here is the spoiler card for the month. Right off the top I see, what is this? It's like a canvas, is this a backpack? Yeah, it's like a little, it's upside down pull tie backpack. It has a lot of skulls, daggers, and like beakers. This is convenient for book events when you know you're going to come back with more books than you should. Me, tomorrow. I don't really use these type of backpacks anymore, but they'll find a purpose. Also, I think it'd be good for like grocery shopping. Take your own bag. Oh well, I guess that only works if you're not getting too much from the grocery. We can't relate. So next is a travel mug. I can see that right off the bat, and that's exciting. I love mugs. In the box, I see like a crow or a raven. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Jump back really quick. The drawstring backpack was designed by Michelle Gray. We have a travel mug. Never flinch, never fear, never forget. Join the ranks of the assassins of the Red Church with your very own travel mug inspired by Nevernight by J. Kristoff, which I haven't read yet. Designed with love by Katarina Book Designs. Caution, mug will become hot when filled with boiling water. Yeah, isn't that how that works? The box has the same design as the backpack, side note. So let's take the little silicone sleeve off so we can see the design of the mug. This is a very sturdy mug. Crack somebody in, never mind. Ooh. Never mind. It says exactly what it says in the box. Never flinch, never fear, never forget. Has these crows or ravens and roses. And even though I haven't read Nevernight, I really like the design of this. I think it also, I mean, even if you don't use it as a travel mug, you just use it in the house. It's just like a standard mug without the handle. And it is dishwasher and microwave safe. Next is a candle. I love candles. This is from In the Wick of Time. I have an In the Wick of Time candle. I have, I think my Storybook candle is In the Wick of Time. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Malkai. It smells like pomegranate. Ooh, that's nice. It's kind of subtle. It's not too strong. I think that'll burn really nicely. It is inspired by the monsters from The Savage Song by the Schwab. Another book I haven't read. I've heard a lot of really good things about it though. It says, which creature did you receive? So I'm assuming there are, not each box, but like there are different variations of the candle with different monsters from the book. So I'm curious to know what the other options were. Next I see a wooden bookmark, which is my fave type from Ink and Wonder. I love Ink and Wonder. I've been wanting an Ink and Wonder woodmark for so long. Oh, they're beautiful. Okay, this one, I'll show it to you first. It says, when the snow fall and the white winds blow, the lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. Is this from Game of Thrones? Yeah, it is. Inspired, obviously, by the Stark family from Game of Thrones, which comes back next month, and I'm stoked. This is exciting. I love Game of Thrones, and I love the Starks. Arya is quite possibly my favorite character in the whole situation. Okay, we have a sticker, which from the looks of it is inspired by Three Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. What? So it looks like it says, I want revenge and then I want my crown. Yes, that is from Three Dark Crowns. I'm pretty sure that quote's from the second book though. And it is designed by, or illustrated by Jamila Mahio. I am really enjoying the Three Dark Crown series. I have to get, what is the third book called? Because they never go in, like the number never correlates with the number book it is. So it's like, I think it's like Two Dark something. The first one was Three Dark Crowns. The next one was One Dark Throne. So it's Two Dark, is it Reigns? I don't know. Two Dark something. And then the fourth one's about to come out soon. So I have to read the third one and the novella, Queens of Finburn, so that I can be ready for the finale of this series. At first I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I've gotten progressively more invested in it, and the way the second book ended hurt my feelings. So now I need to know what happens next. Alright, so now we have the pen and the book of the month. Right? There's a pencil that goes with the book, and I just looked at it so I know what book it is. And I wasn't right, but my guess wasn't right. But I'm excited because I really wanted to read this book. I've been meaning to pick this book up since it came out, so I'm excited. Looks like a little, let me open it. Like a little compass, but it seems to have maybe is it like a map of, not a map, but like the directions in the world. This one was inspired by Iron and Ink, designed by Iron and Ink Designs. Then we have a book, and it's Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schultz. And this is the Owlcrate exclusive cover. The original cover is like a light blue, where instead of the black and red, which eventually I might have to pick up the original cover because I really liked it. I really liked how the crowns looked with whatever. We have the letter from the author, which I always read after I finish filming. We have this sort of artwork of the four queens in the book. So as I was saying, the compass on the pen, it points to the four quadrants. What is that? In this book, which, if I believe, are sort of like, it reminds me of like the factions in Divergent almost. Each section features a symbol inspired by the Queen's quadrant, and the pen also has a spinning arrow. Wait a minute. Oh, that's fun. I actually just got a backpack to put all of my enamel pens because my collection's kind of getting out of hand. So we're gonna make space for her. Anyway, back to the book, and it is signed by the author, as always. Let's read the little synopsis on the card because I'm not very good at giving a proper synopsis of any book ever. It says, when a talented thief steals a highly important package from an honest messenger, they are thrust into a heart-pounding conspiracy. They discover that someone has been murdering the four queens that rule over their lands, and they are desperate to find out who the culprit is. Also, there is an exclusive pencil. Standard Four Dead Queens. One conspiracy, four dead queens is a pencil. I'm gonna read the inside flap because I feel like that's gonna give you a better idea of what the book's about. It says, 17-year-old Carolee Corrington, that's fun, may seem harmless, but in fact she's one of Quadara's most skilled thieves and a liar. Varin, on the other hand, is an honest, upstanding citizen of Quadara's most enlightened region, Ionia. Varin runs afoul of Carolee when she steals a package from him, putting his life in danger. When Varin attempts to retrieve the package, he and Carolee find themselves entangled in a conspiracy that leaves all 4 of Quadara's queens dead. With no other choices and on the run from Carolee's former employer, the two decide to join forces, endeavoring to discover who... Okay, that's literally what I just said. When their reluctant partnership blooms into a tenuous romance, they must overcome their own dark secrets in hopes of a future together that seemed impossible just days before. Interesting. But first they have to stay alive and untangle the secrets behind the nation's 4 dead queens. Ooh. So that's the book, and we also, the last thing we have in here, last 2 things. We have the Owlcrate newsletter, which once again has the artwork from the spoiler card, has an interview with Astrid, and like I said, okay, I said light blue, it's more of a turquoise, I don't know, blue of the original cover. 4 Dead Queens, try these great reads. The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which I'm the last person on earth to read, I think. The Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. And Wolf by Ryan Groudon. Do I have that book? I think I have that book. And we have the April theme card. So April's theme, the theme of April's box is the dark, what? The dark and side? Sure. Every April box will include an exclusive scarf designed by bookmarked tattoos. I've been getting a lot of scarves lately. I don't really wear scarves, but I got one. I just got one in my Blood Witch Hangover Recovery kit. If you have not watched my unboxing of that, it's up here. It's really pretty. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it into my wardrobe. I don't know how to wear scarves that aren't winter scarves. I also literally just got this scarf from Owlcrate. They did that sale with like past item sale, and it's a Wrath in the Dawn inspired scarf. The writing is the letter that Khalid writes Shazi. There's no way I wasn't going to get this. When I saw it, I squealed, and I love that book so much. I just love them so much. If I don't meet Renee this year, I'm doing something wrong, because I missed her signing at BookCon. Last year I was at, I think it was the Hate You Give panel with Angie and Amandla and them. So I need to meet her, whether it's BookCon or I'm sure she's going to do a book tour when The Beautiful comes out, which I'm so excited for, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, okay, it just says the April theme is the dark side, but the card literally says dark and side. Am I okay? Or maybe the little and thing? Is that little, maybe this is just a design, and because I see it down here now also. So it just says the dark side, which makes so much more sense. Anyway, it says, we all have morally great characters we can't help but love. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to join their team? Our April box is about switching over to the dark side and embracing your inner villain. Ooh. Our book pick is an atmospheric fantasy about a girl who can speak to the gods, forbidden romance, and towing the line between good and evil. I have an idea. Let me stop doing this. This is sure to be a book that everyone will be talking about this year. We'll be including a deliciously dark exclusive edition of the book, which will also be signed by the author. You'll find items inspired by stories such as Six of Crows, the Grisha Trilogy, Vicious, Throne of Glass, and more. All books I've never read. We are also thrilled to reveal that every box will contain an exclusive lightweight scarf designed by bookmarked tattoos. Can someone please tell me how to wear fashion scarves? I don't know what I'm doing, and it seems like I keep getting them now. Okay, so though that is my March Murder and Mayhem Owlcrate box. There wasn't a ton in this book, but I'm pretty pleased with the items that were included. I especially love this bookmark. My bookmark collection is also getting out of hand, so I have to figure out proper storage for those. I really love this, even though I've never read Nevernight. I love how sturdy it is, and I just think it's really pretty. The vibe, I don't know, it's giving me, I think it reminds me of Poe, Edgar Allan Poe, the design of it, so that's probably why I love it as much as I do. And as someone who drinks obscene amounts of coffee, I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I'm really excited to read this book. I read one single book this whole month, and it was Odd One Out by Nick Stone, which I really enjoyed. I've been trying to read The Everlasting Rose by Danielle Clayton since I got it, and I haven't gotten past page 30, and I'm just like, I just have no desire to read right now. Or I have a desire to read. I want to read. I want to finish all the books that I want to read. I've gotten so many books recently that I want to read, and I just can't focus on anything. I started an audiobook yesterday, the day before yesterday, so I'm hoping that'll help. It's called Someday We Will Fly by Rachel Devoshkin. And it's a World War II historical fiction about a girl whose family flees from Warsaw to Shanghai during World War II. Obviously, I just said that. I haven't gotten that far into it, but that just really piques my interest. Apparently, a lot of Jewish families ended up in Shanghai during the war, and I've literally never heard a story about it. Yes. That's it. I'm sorry. If you got the Owlcrate box this month, what was your favorite item in it? Ooh, also, I recently ordered my the Owlcrate, the Caravel box from Owlcrate, and for finale, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's another series that it took, like, initially I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I'm invested in it. So, like, I also, even though, like, the story sometimes is, like, hit or miss, or the story is, I don't always love the story, even though I did really enjoy Legendary. I really love the world of Caravel, and well, the world that it takes place in, so I'm excited to see the products, the merch that is produced for this box. So anyway, if you like this video, despite how janky it is, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down here so you can follow me. I'll follow you back, and I'll see you soon.